So you want to hear a funny story what I
Sure,
saw
sure,
tonight?
sure.
So, see it sitting in the front row, you see a lot of stuff. And I'll never forget this. And as I've told the story before, apparently it happened in other cities, but Blackjack Lanza was wrestling Terry Funk. And they're right in front of me. I'm like maybe 4 feet from the ring. And all of a sudden I see all this black stuff all over Terry's forehead and his face. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? It's not blood, it's black. And I look up and I see Blackjack. And and you really didn't know it, but he had a bald spot on top.
Hmm.
And he always used shoe polish to cover up his bald spot. And as he
Ah,
was sweating, it was just running down his face and it was all over Terry. So I always thought that was kind of funny. And there were a lot of things in the ring that we would see. Ox Baker, he was always a guy that was, not kind of clowning around in the ring as he wrestled. That's what made him. So those were kind of cool, but meeting all of the people and making so many friends there. There were a lot of times when The Rock was younger. Now
ooh.
we knew Rocky Johnson, had known
Mm-hmm.
him for years,
Yeah.
and in the summertime, Dewey, he traveled a lot with his dad, and he would come down to ringside when Rocky would wrestle, and we got to know him, so we'd let him scooch in our seats with us and watch his dad. How cool is that?
I
When
know.
When The Rock was 8 years old, I knew him.
And look at him now, multi-million
I
billionaire,
know.
movie star, action
Right.
star, multiple time world champion. He's doing big right now, and he's got his own production company, and it all started when he was a wee little lad, watching his dad wrestle, and then eventually wrestling in the Tennessee territory.
Yeah.
Wow.
So those are kind of cool stories to me,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. And